Hi there, it's John Buice with eXp Real Estate and the Florida for Boomers Network here in beautiful Sarasota, Florida. Hey, I've been getting a ton of questions, kind of like the same questions about preparing to come here to buy a home, and wanted to do a video to answer like the four basic questions, I guess you would say, that I get on a regular basis. But hey, if you're finding us here on YouTube, we market primarily to baby boomers that are relocating here to the Sarasota, Florida area. That would include Parrish, Lakewood Ranch, obviously Sarasota, Venice, Nokomis, all the way down through Welland Park, which is in Northport. So hit the subscription notification and the notification bell, and we put out information about this area, moving here, how we can help you, different communities, what's where's the beach, all these type of things. So yeah, we'd love for you to watch the videos, and we'd love to answer questions for you if we possibly can. So for the questions that I normally get about moving here, the retirement stages, John, where do I start? So I think what you need to do is put a plan together. It depends. I get emails from people, hey, we're retiring in 5 years. We're retiring in 2 years. Hey, we're moving next year. Hey, we're on the way down and we need to buy a house. So I think putting together a plan of what you're looking for. What kind of lifestyle do you want to have? What kind of house do you want to have? In what kind of neighborhood? What's your lifestyle going to be? Is it very important for you to have a ton of amenities within the community that you're living in? Or are you willing to, like I do, I pay to go to a different gym, I pay somebody to mow my grass, I pay a guy to do my pool. What's important to you? So you have to give that some thought. Is a gated 55 plus community the only thing you want to look at, or the only thing you don't want to look at? Is active adult something that you may consider? Do you know what active adult communities are? Is it a golfing community all you're willing to look at? Or do you not golf and you don't want to pay the fees to be in a golfing community? What are the fees? What are you willing to pay? So as you think about those things, the more that you get in a community, obviously, the more the HOA fees are going to be. They start at a basic level, HOA fees, where you just live in a community. Then kind of the next step up is you live in a gated community. Then the next step up from there is you live in a gated community with lawn maintenance is done for you. Then gated lawn maintenance, all the amenities and tons of amenities, 23,000 square foot clubhouse and pools and workout areas and activity directors and all kinds of things going on in the community. So as you get more, yes, you pay for it. I'm in a non-gated community and I pay for everything individually. I pay for a lawn guy, I pay for pest control, I pay for a pool guy, I pay to go to the gym. So it's all different. So that's something you got to think about. And I get emails from people, John, we're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Okay, like price range wise, where are you thinking? What kind of community are you thinking? Do you have to live in a golfing community because that's what you want to do every single day? By the way, you're not going to play pickleball every day. You're not going to go to the beach every day, and you're not going to golf every day. So what other things are you going to do when you retire? People go, not crazy, but they like all of a sudden, you know, we baby boomers have been working for 30, 40 years, and all of a sudden there's nothing going on. So what are you going to do? Pretty important to think about. So price home you want, size home that you want, when do you want that home? Those are all things to consider. Number 2 on my list is the planning stage. Planning to me means, my wind chime's going off because it's a little windy, so I hope you can hear me okay. Plan to come down for 3, 5, 7 days and stay in the area. Get a VRBO, Airbnb, whatever it may be. And try not to get one where your neighbors have a barking German Shepherd that they let out and seem to never hear. So yeah, get a feel for the area. Come and rent something, stay here. Because I'll have people come to town and they come in on one day, they stay the night, they're leaving the next day. How much can I possibly show you? So stay a few days, go to some restaurants, find out where shopping is, where's the mall, where's the best grocery store. Pick out communities that you want to see. I just had a couple here that ended up buying a house. They went to the Del Webb and parish. It's called Del Webb Bayview. They went there, they walked the community, they talked to people who lived there, they went and saw the clubhouse, and they bought because they were really happy, and everybody that was living there was really happy with it. So allow yourself time to come and visit and get a feel for the area. And you might want to come when it's not snowbird season, also known as snowbird season, because the rents are much higher, it's much more crowded, and you might want to come when we have summer, just to see how you deal with that. So June, July, August are our slowest months for rentals. You get the best rate. You feel what air conditioning feels like and going out in the heat. Can you handle it? Okay, so we've got dream about it, planning stage coming here, shopping for a home. How does that work? Well, the more information you give me about what you're looking for, the more detail I can get into and show you properties. Before you ever come here, I'll email them. I'll go out and visit properties and show them to you virtually. Either do a video or do a FaceTime live with you and walk through the house so you can, like you're sitting on your own couch, but you're walking through the house with me. So yeah, as much detail as you can possibly give me when we go out to look at houses. I'll probably show you 3 to 5 at a time, because after you get past like the 5th home, you don't know what number 1 was. And you know, I hear these realtors, I showed 20 houses today. Are you kidding me? My feet would be hurting. I wouldn't remember who you were or what house we looked at. I want to walk into like 3 to 5 houses, hear you talk about them, what you were looking for, and day 2, we'll find the house that you're looking for. We'll find it, because I'm gonna know exactly what it is. The kitchen's too small, that pool, I didn't really like it. I want a jacuzzi with a pool. I prefer to be on a lakefront lot. So all of those things. When we walk into a house, I'm gonna stand pretty close to the front door and let you walk through. Keep big old me out of the way. I'm not gonna have to walk into the kitchen and go, oh, here's the kitchen. Here's the master bedroom. I don't need to do that. I want you to walk through, take your time, make notes, and talk to me whether yes, maybe, or absolutely no. I think we're gonna have a storm. Can you hear the wind? Of course you can hear the wind chimes, right? So that's how we go out and look for homes. I'm not gonna show you 20 houses in one day, I'm not. So, and my last piece of advice, the house that you currently have, do you need to sell that, or do you want to sell that before you move forward on another home? Because contingencies are a thing of the past. We want to make an offer on this home contingent upon the sale of our house that's not even on the market yet. No, it won't work, because people want, when they want to sell, they want to sell in this market. Okay, so if you need an expert like agent in your community, let me know. I can get you one. If you don't have an agent already, I'll have one from EXP get in contact with you and help you sell your home. But yeah, that's another thing in your planning process. Would you prefer to sell that house first? Are you not going to sell that house? Are you going to use the proceeds from that house to buy your next house? How are you paying for your next house? Do you want to finance it, or do you want to pay cash? A lot of us baby boomers are paying cash for houses. Something I recommend to you, work with the builder's lender. It's a bit of a process to do, but if they're offering you $25,000 towards closing costs and upgrades, Why not go through the process? You can own that home for one day and pay it off. There's no prepayment penalty. So use their 25 grand if that's something you want to do. But as I said, it's a process. You got to go through. It's a frustrating process. I can tell you I haven't dealt with, but my clients have dealt with Pulte Mortgage. You're going to talk to somebody in Los Angeles one day, somebody in Detroit one day, somebody in Atlanta one day, and they're all asking for the same thing, and they don't talk to each other. So it's frustrating, but is it worth 25 grand? Maybe. So those are all things to think about. Those are the same consistent questions I get from people. Where do I start? How do I plan? When do I come? When should I sell my house? What do the houses there have to offer? Use my website, Florida's with an S, Suncoast Homes with an S.com. Put in a zip code, put in the criteria you're looking for. Yes, it's going to ask for your information, and no, I'm not going to call you, and I'm not going to email you, I'm not going to spam you, but you can see homes that are currently on the market in the area, so that's really helpful. So I hope this has been good. If you need help, I'm your guy. Call me, email me, text me, whatever you'd like to do. And I will get you the information that you're looking for about the particular community you're looking for, the kind of house you're looking for. Do you want that age-restricted community? Remember, here in Florida, 55 plus used to mean like where your grandparents lived. It's not anymore. They are built towards baby boomers retiring, being very active. Pickleball courts, tennis courts, everything you can think of. So it's pretty amazing. That's about it. So love to help you find your home. Reach out to me. Don't forget, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And we'll see you on the next video. God bless, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.